Hi everybody, it's Michelle here, and you've landed on my channel, and please take a moment and consider, I'd appreciate it if you would like to help this channel grow and be part of a community, then hit that sub button. It does help me be seen, it does help this community. Welcome, and those who do support me, welcome back, and thank you for hanging with me. I hope this read and this message has found you well. Who's excited for the Halloween season? Guys, that's when the veil is the thinnest. And who in the heck don't love Halloween in the fall and October? Let me know where you're watching me from if you get a chance. And yeah, I'd like to start giving some giveaways away, some reads, maybe a crystal. As you can see, I love my crystal. I got my Halloween crystals out. I don't know if you can see my black kitty. My black obsidian. So yeah, I'm excited. Who dresses up for Halloween still? That's what those cosplays are for, though, isn't it? It's like adults, and it is pretty cool, though. Gotta admit. Okay, so tonight's read is gonna be, since we do have a new moon coming up in October 2nd. Now, I just kind of looked up some ideas on what kind of spread I wanted to do tonight in honor of that new moon in October. So I got an idea, but I forgot to see what placement it was in. I know astrology is hugely important, and I love it too. I'm not educated enough, but I try to absorb what I can. So part of that will be a placement for your North Star. I'm going to read that as your North Node, your purpose here. It's only going to be 4 cards. But I wanted to do something in honor of the moon. I'm a huge fan of the moon, so I'm trying to learn all the phases and different ways to manifest, and I don't know. I'm just partial to the moon and its magic. Okay, so I didn't bring my paper in here. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to have to pause this. I have to get my paper. Hang on, guys. I am so sorry about that. I am back. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's get started. Let me give it a few more shuffles and we'll start. Spirit, what is the collective message for us tonight in regards to the new moon coming up? Now, new moons to me are about planting seeds. So, yeah. So let's go there. Give me 4 cards on the message, where the collective is now. We'll take that as 1, 2, and we're going to see what your action is to approach this message or situation. And then we're going to take a look at the North Star. So we need 2 more cards. We need 1 for the action to this situation, and 1 for the North Star for the new moon in October 2nd. New moon. Too many, but I'm just going to take the top 2. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we're going to start with you. We're going to see where you're at currently. Your energy. Current situation, you're looking pretty damn good. You've got 9 of Cups. You are probably a very good manifester, or you have strong faith your wishes are going to come true. You're in a very good frequency for receiving. Yeah, you're working on goals, aligning, inspired action. It's not just wishful thinking, although that is part of it. Timeline jumping is nothing more. Can you see that? No, you can't. Okay. Timeline jumping, guys, is nothing more than making better choices. And so thus the outcome is just, is a result of our inspired actions. I'm trying to get this where it's on camera, guys. Okay. So some of you are really in a good position where you are manifesting, you are pursuing your wishes, your dreams, you're really focused. Yeah, you're pretty good state. 9, you're almost there to your breakthrough, I feel, for some of you. And what's your major message Spirit wants you to know during this new moon? Now, you're pretty close to fulfilling your goal, or you're really going to be planting seeds towards that. Oh my, okay. Your message here, you have the Ace of Wands. So some of you need to make adjustments or wait for a better time in a particular situation. Rethink your plans, because usually aces in reverse is a no-go. So aces talk about passionate new beginnings. It could be in relationships. It could be in jobs. But something's amiss here. We'll have to go back and try to clarify that one, since it did come out in reverse. I don't normally clarify for a simple spread, but for that I will. For a reversal, I think that warrants enough. So something's amiss here in a situation, but you're currently okay with just, I think you're focusing on yourself and your dreams. This, maybe something took you a different direction. There was a no non-starter here. So go into how do you need to approach this situation here, this non-starter? Oh, okay. It's a heartbreak. It's a heartbreak. It's heartbreak. So, something caused you really deep emotional pain and passionate. Something was a non-starter here, like I said. And maybe you had a lot of expectations, or perhaps this is telling me you had a lot of faith in a certain connection that you viewed as your wish fulfillment. But perhaps you're starting to see that, the rose-colored glasses are coming off. Maybe you needed this time to really see things for the way they are, that you're seeing that it's just a non-starter. Maybe you didn't have clarity. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you was one that, ghosting is so popular nowadays and people aren't emotionally secure or intelligent enough to do people right? I mean, is it really hard to tell someone you don't want to be with them in a nice way, or things ain't working out for us, or I'm going to be, it was a pleasure to meet you, but I feel, there's no, connection or something like that. I mean, I just think that humanity can do a little better, men and women. I mean, but anyway, I'm going sideways here. The human experience, right? So I'm so sorry if someone led you to believe, or maybe you led that to believe yourself, or maybe it was just blindsided. That's a possibility too. So let's see what your North Star is. So, a lot of you, I think this was a lesson in, having boundaries, seeing what works for you. Maybe you had to put boundaries up between this person. I got a feeling, you cared for this person, but what can you do? Like I said, if somebody's pretty much made it evidence, or closes you out, or shuts it down, but this isn't a nice shutdown at all. This is a flat dead end stop. So like I was talking about, how can you go from a wish fulfillment to this, So somebody apparently wasn't seeing something clearly, and it does happen because people do lead people astray, promise them the world and wear masks. And I'm not saying it's your fault at all. I'm just saying you learn from it. You learn from it. So yeah, it's just taught you to be. I've been, listening to a lot of energy work myself, and one thing, it has shaped you as far as you definitely know what you do want, and you definitely will call out the red flags, and you did ultimately choose yourself. You chose not to stay in a relationship that was hurting you, even if you've seen the potential there. Just because you see potential doesn't mean that person wants to step into that potential. And you have to see things at a face value. You can think positive, but there's a difference between thinking positive and really being delusional to the point where it's not reality, it's fantasy. Okay? If someone's not lining up the actions, they're not reaching out, they're not finding time for you, there's a misalignment somewhere. And I'm not blaming the other person. Maybe they're workaholic. Maybe they have family demands. Maybe they have their own issues, their own toxicity, their own thing. Or maybe they're just a straight up player. But, I think for your own sanity, I think I'm going to recommend you listen to Susan Winter. She's an excellent dating and just relationship coach. She's an older woman, but she's really, really good at stuff like this, on how to find closure. I'm sure you can find a lot of coaches, but I just resonate with her. She has a really compassionate way and intelligent way of looking at this kind of stuff. So Susan Winter, and she, I think, just recently had one on how to handle being ghosted, or what if you don't have your own closure? Then you have to make up your own closure. You just have to say, well, that just wasn't my person. I know, I showed up. Yes, I'll take my accountability. I should have called out this, but I will next time. So don't beat yourself up too much, collective, because this is how we learn. And you have to learn to forgive others and just release it. If something's meant for you, you will definitely know it. It won't be no mind games. It won't be so difficult. When people are ready for love, then it. The rest is just uncertainty is always a no. Wishy-washy is always a no. Hot and cold's always a no. Come back when you're for certain, yeah. So that's what I got for you, collective. Yeah, this was somebody who you thought would grow with you. And I know you didn't get that belief by yourself. I know they probably told you what you wanted to hear to keep you in the loop, but I have a feeling you're seeing things now for what it is, and just, it's best to work on yourself and give it to God. And you have to see people for what they show you they are. Even if we don't like it, we can still unconditionally love someone, but that doesn't give them a right to unconditionally use or abuse us or mishandle us. You have to have enough respect. You have to have enough self-love, or you're really just reflecting. It's reflecting back to you to put the love back on yourself. And you did. You walked away. So I'm proud of you for that, collective. So this new moon, maybe, work on, maybe the positive aspects on what you expect out of a relationship. What does that look like for you? How would that person show up that you would would you like them to work out? What does that look like healthily? You know, what does that look like? What are you wanting out of that? How do you want that to make you feel? You want to feel supported, you want to feel loved, you want to feel prioritized, you want to feel pampered. Or you don't need a lot of money for a guy to pamper you. Flowers, or just a nice act, a nice gesture. It's the small things in life. Make you a meal, get you coffee, get you, that. Be creative. But that's how you call it in. Just focus on yourself and what you would like a partner to do, and how would that make you feel, and vice versa. Get to know the opposite sex and how they operate, and what is your role in a connection to them. What would you think they're looking for in a partner, and are you that? And if you're not, then you need to use this time to your benefit. So hey, I'm right there with you guys. I'm taking my own advice, because this is close to something I've been through. It's been really tough and toxic to walk away from, whatever, them deep issues or unrequited love. I mean, what the fuck is that? Your mantra is you want to be with people who want to be with you. Don't waste your time with people who probably aren't even giving you a second thought, glance, and the way they treated you is worse than the redheaded stepchild. Sorry if you're redheaded and you're a stepchild, but I don't know any other analogy for that kind of harshness. Okay? I don't think I felt like your kindness got taken advantage of. And I'm so sorry. So again, join the community. It's free. Hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe. And I do kind of stuff all over. I'm on Facebook. I do have a free tarot page. I do reads over there for the collective. I'll try to drop the link in the descriptive box. That's a new link I'll be dropping. That's a free one. And then I do have a subscription on my Facebook. If you want to support, I do videos over there as well. And we do manifestation tips. That's the paid one. And then I do reads over there. And then I drop all kinds of content on different spreads. If you're a tarot reader, I drop all kinds of different spreads. And I also do just different ancient civilizations, deep rabbit holes kind of stuff, the odd, the weird, and so I do drop content too that I find interesting and very strange and weird, and astrology. So it's just a lot of different topics, but it's definitely worth, I think, because it takes time to do the research and find good things. And, so yeah. So if you like that kind of stuff, I invite you over. I'm thinking about dropping the price for the holidays, because it's my way of saying thank you to you. And I know that I got to be careful how I word this, because I am a manifester and I do understand abundance. But I do understand how reality and 3D heaviness and challenging situations can hinder things temporarily. So in honor of the holidays, to help lighten the load and to show my appreciation for you, I'm definitely cutting it down by like 75% until the first of the year. I think the next 3 months is, I'm going to be dropping the price. So it's going to be pretty bottom level to get in, and let's get to one another, know another. And it's just a way that, I'm a single mom that has the autism. We all are just trying to do best we can for our families and have, nice things. I think, we all deserve that. We definitely all deserve that. So, this is a way you can give back to me too, if you feel led, for my services. I do offer reads right now, especially in October, baby. I'll be breaking out my my moon cards. We're going to be seeing a lot of moon cards this month. I've got my witchy decks out. I've got 2 spellcasters decks out. We're going to be bringing up, we're going to witch it up. We're going to have some fun, because that's, you know, this is our heyday. This is when the veil is the thinnest. So let's take advantage of it. And I'm going to be looking up some interesting spreads as well, like I just did tonight. Something unusual and something I'm tired of the same. So let's shake it up this month. And yeah, and that's just a way you can support me. And if you don't have any cashola, totally get it. Pick it up when you can, and over the next 3 months, you can cancel it anytime. And, you know, where was I going with that? You know, it's free. It's free to hit the thumbs up. I am trying to grow this channel. I do want everyone to feel like this is a community channel, and not just me trying to make a dollar. You know, you know, we all have to, you know, there's nothing wrong with making money for your craft either. Putting the money in everything and time. But at the same time, I was in a hard spot, and tarot sure helped me heal. I fell in love with it, and I've been at it for about a year and a half. So I'm going to keep going. I love it, but my prices will be going up next year. So I just want to let everyone know that. So thank you so much. And yeah, be sure you enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll be dropping some reads tomorrow and throughout the week. I'm going to be switching up my decks. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing out all the October stuff. October reads, and it's going to be a fun time. All right, guys, you have a great night, and thank you so much for all the love. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a blessed night. Thank you. Bye.